So for autoimmune in general, autoimmune is when the body has stopped recognizing self and a foreign invader.
Aha. This is when it attacks itself.
Yeah.
And okay.
So we really need to identify again. I keep going back to triggers and root causes. And this is what makes my life so simple and easy.
You have an easy life?
Yeah.
Okay.
But maybe not so simple and easy, but for me, it's really fun. It's sort of like, I'm looking at your body and going, what's wrong with it? Where's it breaking down? So I'm just looking at where are some root causes? What are the triggers?
Yes.
And when we do that, then that helps you, the patient, not trigger into an autoimmune. Or if they are already autoimmune, they don't have flares. So we call it going into remission.
What are some of the flares that are most common in your patients? So that if a listener is listening and like, wait, I don't like, okay, so people are sick, I get it. But if you give examples, they, maybe it can resonate with them and be like, oh, wait a second.
Some of the triggers that or how a patient shows a flare.
Both. I was going to go from one to the other, but let's. What are some of the triggers, and then what does that feel like on the other end once you are triggered and your body attacks yourself?
Sometimes it could be the most innocuous thing. I mean, honestly, it could be your shower's too hot.
Really?
Yeah. It could be environmental toxins, and that's like
the winds have shifted.
Yeah. Or the fire retardant furniture, or the VOCs in the home or office, or,
What is a VOC?
Volatile chemicals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That, are sprayed on the furniture or things like that. So,
is that some of the stuff that makes it like anti-inflammatory and that kind of thing? Okay. Yeah.
So
that's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Oh my goodness.
And it didn't used to be. Imagine our great-great-grandparents.
Right.
This wasn't the case. So that, or the winds change, the weathers change, or you have a stressful emotional day.
Okay.
I mean, anything can really flare you up. Now, what does a flare look like? It's varying in every autoimmune patient. It could be, fatigue. It could be swelling of the joints. It could be, if you have IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. It could be, increased bowel movements.
Okay.
It could be anything that creates a flare. And depending on what type of autoimmune you have, or your weak link,
okay,
then it would be in that space.